Hi, I'm Debbie and this is Book and Bujo. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you've been here before. Today we are setting up my July to December bullet journal. And before I set up my new bullet journal, let's go ahead and have a quick flip through of the one I used from January to June. And this notebook is from Notebook Therapy. It's definitely getting a little worn and dirty, but I do like that they have some decoration on the spine and on the back cover. It's kind of nice. We start out, I had my dopamine menu, so for those times when I was getting stressed out or low energy, not sure what to do, I had this that I could look at, do some jumping jacks or read, watch some TV, put on a playlist or an audiobook. And I have my bookmark pocket, word of the year, my verse of the year, my future log, my memory verses of the year. I do need to go in and fill in these ones. I did put the address, but I need to put the actual verse in there. My check it out and goals. I did realize that I wrote 2023 goals instead of 2024 goals. I don't know how I didn't catch that before. My bingo, goals and self-care bingo, which I never really finished filling in. Quotes and goals, which again for Q1 I really only did January. I didn't come back to that, so I probably won't be keeping this section. We'll see. My content calendar and content planner for Q1. And then January. And I will leave my bullet journal playlist down below in case you want to see me set up any of these bullet journals and where I got all of the ideas and everything from. I did like my clock theme. It was kind of fun. And this is where I did kind of start out separating out my weeklies and doing just 2 to a page, so that way I can include my daily affirmation and intentions in there as well. So I have my tasks here, my events here, so any appointments or anything, and then the intentions and affirmations. I have my verse of the month up at the top as well as the calendar. And then my reflections or favorites page. Had a playlist and my memories. And then we move into February, and this is taken from Marie Sahimin on YouTube, and that will be linked in the bullet journal playlist. Had fun with the chocolate theme. My exercise and devotionals, I had a little mini TBR in there. And then all of my weeklies. I did do a Dutch door on this one with the bottom cut off, so that way I could incorporate my weather tracker in here. And then again, playlist and some favorites. And then my bakery or cafe theme, and this was taken from Sarah's Pages. And the gnomes that I have in here were from Maddie at The Lovely Planner. Yeah, the March theme was all about memories. My parents owned a bakery when I was growing up, and then at one of my previous jobs, I was in charge of bringing food trucks to the office because we didn't have any place really to eat anywhere close to our place of business, so I would bring in food trucks for the employees in case they wanted to get something out to eat and not bring it that day. Again, my weeklies, I did kind of make them a little bit smaller so I could fit a third day and not take up quite as many pages. It worked for the most part. And then again, I have my weather tracker. And then for April, I got a lot of inspiration from this from a Junie Sun on YouTube for the Audrey Hepburn theme. And I did use stickers that my sister had gotten me for Christmas. Gratitude page, workout tracker, my dashboard. So I did switch it up a little bit and did a dashboard at the beginning, and that's where I put my weather tracker. And then my weeklies. And my Q2 content calendar and planner. And then this was going to be my packing list and the travel plans for our vacation, which ended up getting canceled. And this is probably my favorite one so far. And this is from Drawing with Linnick Lynn. And that is also found in the playlist of my Bujo Plan with Me's. The calendar, my monthly trackers. I liked how this one came out as well, my habit tracker. Gratitude page, workouts, devos, and TBR, and then my weeklies again. This one worked a little better. I did make these just a tad smaller so my third day on the page could be a little bit bigger. And then my favorites again. And then into June, which you recently saw me set this one up. And we're still pretty early in the month for this, so we haven't gotten too far yet, just a week in. And I will also leave my bookmark series playlist linked down below in case you want to see all of the different bookmarks I've created. And again, my weeklies, I have decided to add, I went back to the a page because I had some extra pages I didn't think I was going to have to begin with. And then I'm moving my weather tracker into each of the dailies for this month. Quote and my favorites page. And then we move into my bullet journal migration, my new bullet journal plan, and I will have my reading journal migration on here as well. And then I took a quick little class on a crash list, which has you put your wealth goal, your health goal, and your mindset goal each day. So I'm trying to do that one as well. And then of course my pocket, which has some extra pictures and things that I didn't use and a whole bunch of eraser bits. And then you can see the pen loop that I added to the back since the notebook therapy notebooks do not have a pen loop. All right, let's get started on my new bullet journal, also from Notebook Therapy. This one is more of a linen cover, and this one is more of a velvety type cover, which would be kind of fun. I've been trying to figure out what I wanted my theme for the beginning of my journal to be, and I decided just to kind of continue the theme of the front of the notebook. So the different moon phases and stars and things like that, and they have that on the spine as well, and then also here on the back. Let's get started. So I have my Shadow of Krur, the Bearer of Death candle that I'm from my Page and Wick subscription. So I thought I would give this one a light while I was setting up. When deciding my colors and looking to see what colors I actually had, because it would be nice to have this kind of rose gold here, which I don't have. So I'm going to stick with my silvers and grays, and then I'm going to add in this kind of pinkish lilac-y pink color. And then I do have my fountain pen, which has moon dust in it, which is kind of this light gray that has a little bit of a shimmer to it. So we'll see how that comes out on my journal. A bunch of washi tape options, some possible moon stickers. I also have my wax stamp that I may be using. It has a nice little K on it. I thought that might be kind of fun. My pen loop, a couple more washi tapes, and some more moon phase stickers, and some stickers I got from Notebook Therapy when I ordered my notebooks. I will link the unboxing to my Notebook Therapy order in the cards above in case you want to check that out. I also have some other random stickers that I got for Christmas, And I have some Archer and Olive stamps as well with the little moon, and we have a star and then a grouping of stars that I may be using. I also need to figure out what wax colors I want to use. So we do have this one, which I think would work better than that one, although that one is a pretty good color match. So I might do a couple of those and just blend those together. But I also have the gray here, so I may do this grouping. And I did get these for Christmas one year, so not sure where, if I can find them. I will link them in the description box below, as well as the stamp that I got. And it comes with this fun little spoon for you to be able to put your wax bits in there and let them melt, and I will use my candle to do that once it comes to that time. All right, to start, let's go ahead and get this pin loop in it so I don't lose it. And here the quote at the bottom of this notebook says, "Each phase of the moon is a new whisper of hope for the stars and the night." It's so fun. And I did like on my last notebook, instead of putting it right in the middle, I actually put it up a little bit higher, which I think I liked. So I'm going to do that again. It's always nice to go in and go through a few pages here and kind of break in your notebook a little bit. Let's go ahead and put the band back on there. Oh, and the edges are so pretty. It's hard to cut Dutch doors out of the ones that have these pretty sprayed edges, but I will do it. All right, so I have a bunch of stickers that I got for Christmas that I am thinking of using in here. Trying to decide exactly how I want them. And then I'm thinking of putting some of these ones in these other open spaces, but I also have this washi tape that would be really nice in here, and possibly one of these. So we'll see. Oh, and each of the Notebook Therapy notebooks also come with a little paper clip. This one came with this beautiful crescent moon. Still kind of trying to decide exactly where I want these. Thinking I like it this way. And then just fill in any gaps with this and the washi tapes. Okay, I know I like this one here at the bottom, so I'm going to start with that one. And then we'll just go ahead and move into the time lapse. Grab a treat, maybe something fun to drink, and we will move into the time lapse. Now for final flip through of my new bullet journal for the second half of 2024. So I have my first page. It's a little busy, but I actually kind of like it. It's a little different than what I usually do. And then I have my K for my last name. I kind of like the wax seal, and I really like how it turned out with those 3 different colors. And of course my contact information if anyone happens to find this, if I ever lose this. And I have my little bookmark page, so I have a place to put my bookmarks. And the quote from Neil Gaiman, "Whatever it is you're scared of doing, do it. Make your mistakes next year and forever." And then on this side, I had just finished reading How I Became the Fittest Woman on Earth by Tia Claire Toomey, and there was a lot of good inspirational quotes in there, and this one is, "Toughness is the ability to perform regardless of the circumstances. If someone is willing to have the patience and remain positive and focused no matter how many times stuff hits the fan, they will have the edge over the others." Next, I have my word of the year, which is actually I have 2 words, breathe and healing. They actually go really well together. So I have that here, and then I have all the different things I think of when I think of breathing and healing, and that's heart and mind, my body and soul, restoration, so to restore, self-acceptance, spiritual, social, feeling whole, self-regulation, and becoming sound. And then my verse of the year, John 15:5, "I am the vine, you are the branches. Whoever abides in me, and I in him, he it is that bears much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing." And then my future log, so I have July, August, September, October, November, December, and then items for 2025 here. So in case I make like dentist appointments or doctor's appointments or anything like that, or concert schedules, things like that, I can put that in here. My content calendar and content planner. This should actually say calendar. And content planner, but that's okay. It actually works both ways. So I will put which days I'm posting on this side, and then here the different videos that I will be posting, and then I have a space down here to brainstorm some ideas. And then that's it. So next up is my July cover page, which will be coming in a couple of weeks. So thank you so much for joining me as I set up my new bullet journal for the last half of 2024. And please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything else from me. And until next time, keep planning. Bye!